All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everybody, welcome to the webinar, and today we will be discussing scheduling. Now to start scheduling in SI 2015, we're going to go to Start, Schedule, and we're going to start with tasks. Uh, as you can see here, I have a bunch of tasks here, but we're actually going to do a new one. Over here on the left, you can see all the projects, or rather all the clients I have. So we're going to click on New up here. And we're going to choose, I believe, webinar client, and we're going to go to just webinar project here. Click select. Now, once you select a client and a project, you're going to open the new task window to the general window. So here we have our client and our project. So as you can see, it's sort of grayed out. I can't type or edit anything, either one of these. You have a number. It's going to just count up from whatever we have here, but you can put in a custom number. So if I want to put in 235, I can do that. Uh, you have a name. So we're going to do webinar task. You have a start date and time, end date and time. And we also have compute, end schedule dates, and clear schedule dates. So let's click on compute in. So this is based on labor hours that we actually have in the project, or estimate labor hours, which we haven't put in either yet. So this is why it's not changed. But you can actually compute based on the actual labor or estimated resource hours, and they will compute based on in assuming that it's Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Here we have set as scheduled dates, where you would probably set these dates here. But again, we don't have any of that information yet. We have progress. We're going to leave this as not started, but you can do your own progress here. Now, this won't sync back from mobile install. It's just mobile install just has not started, in progress, and completed, whereas in your catalog you can put whatever other progresses you want, and you can put the completion here as well. So if I want to start 15% or whatever, I can. We're going to leave that at 0. Address, you can use the project site address by having this checkbox, or you can input something here. So we'll do webinar street, and yeah. Here you have cut, copy, paste, in case you want to copy and paste from somewhere, and you can also map. But of course, this isn't an actual street, or I don't know if it's an actual street, so I'm not going to use the map here. But it will open up Google Maps, I believe. Yep. And this is what it brings up here. Pretty close. You have your notes. These will sync back and forth from mobile install as well. So the notes install. Um, so yeah, you put your notes, whatever you want to have your installers or whoever do, put here. Items. Now this is where you can actually add your items from your project. So let's add products. So these are all the items I have in that particular project. So we're going to add these. Do we have any labor? We're going to add that. So there we are. 11 items to be installed. Next, we're going to go to our resources. So resources are just anybody that's going to be working on this particular task. So I'm actually going to assign this admin here, which is myself, and estimated hours. We do assign estimated hour based on total labor hours or based on duration, which would most likely be this here. We're actually going to do based on labor hours. We have 18.17 labor hours. Let's do that. There we are. Analysis. This is the number of labor hours in our project, the number of estimated resource hours. Of course, we don't have any actual hours because we didn't input them in here. But it's telling us our price, our resource cost, our margin, actual resource cost, and our actual margin. But we haven't inputted that information yet, so it's not there. So let's go to our reports. We're going to save this task. So it has a conflicting assignment. Basically, I have this resource is supposed to be doing something else, basically, which is fine. So let's cancel, and let's actually do this. Let's set the time here, and let's compute in based on our labor hours here. Compute, and there we are. Yep. So basically set a scheduled date will show schedule start, whatever this is, scheduled end, whatever that is, but we can clear it. And if I do this, set, it'll set whatever is here. But we don't want to do that. So there you go. Now let's get to the reports. We have a task detail, which is we're going to view these when we publish. So we'll come back to that. Here we have Outlook. You can send this to Outlook, to a Google Calendar appointment or an Outlook calendar appointment. I don't believe I have a Google Calendar up. There we are. Same thing with Outlook.com. Do I have an Outlook.com? I think I'm logged into Outlook. Yep. And there you are. Okay, so let's publish this. So let's publish. We can, of course, add our different reports. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to do this and that. If I had any additional files I want to add, I can click this add icon here, and it would add that file. So we're going to publish. Okay, so this task was published. As you can see, we have this red text back down here that says this task is published to mobile install. The installer set the mobile install to not started. Like I mentioned before, these progresses you can put whatever you want. However, in mobile install you cannot. So it'll tell you what the actual mobile install has this set to. Let's save and close, and let's go to mobile install. So we can go start, schedule, mobile install. I'm going to open up our web page here. We're going to log in because it remembers me. This is one, Tess Thomas. And I have 3 tasks that I haven't started. So and that's just this month. If I unclick this, it's probably a bit more. Oh, no, yeah. I started a couple overdue, but let's click this, and we're going to go to this webinar task here. So here we have our start, our end, status, and completion percentage. Now, if you change the percentage, it's going to change the status. So if I change this to 10, save, it's going to be in progress. However, if I change this to completed, it's going to change the complete percent to 100%. We'll get to that. But if I change this to, let's say, 75, so there's no way to like mark something as completed but has the percentage at 0 or something like that. Okay. But we can also change notes. I have master bedroom. There we are. I'm gonna do this. There we go. As you can see here, we have a my time where you can actually put in your time here, or you can do start work, which will start a timer and stop, add. There we are. So you can actually hit this timer when you start the work, stop the timer when you stop, and it'll add it to your time. All right, here we have the actual items. So let's see, we have info, which will just bring up the info, manufacturer, model, component ID, whether it was installed, the location, the phase, the system, number of labor hours, any other additional notes. So let's do this. Let's install. So we have a checkbox saying that this is installed. It says when it was installed, which is today's date. So yes, we can actually install. Oh, got to save. And we can actually, we can also filter by location. Filter by status. So, oh. So let's move on to site notes. These don't sync back. They're just for the installer purpose, but these are our site notes. Add. There you go. You can see the installers here. I can edit the hours here as well. Images, so if I took any pictures, that would be dropped here. This also does not sync back to SI 2015. And we have our analysis here as well. So now that we change some things. Actually, let's make sure this is in progress. We'll put that to 17%. Let's see what happens when we go back here. So let's open this, and we need to actually sync. So let's update. That's been updated. Now let's open. As you can see here, it says it's in progress. It shows you the complete percentage. Like I said earlier, this isn't going to change. You would actually have to change this. Notes. I also installed another display in the master bedroom. There it is. Items. Let's see what we got here. And we can see which ones have been installed, the install dates, and if we had any notes, it'll be there. Resources. Here's our actual hours, and here's our estimated hours. And if we go to our analysis, there it is. And if we go back to here, where's it? Documents. Forgot to show this. Here's our actual webinar, like our task detail. So if I go task detail here, open, and open with Adobe Reader. Here's the task detail. Zoom in a bit. You see what's to be installed where, estimated hours, whether or not it was installed. have our contact information here. All right, let's just show you the documents here. And that's really all to it for tasks. So let's actually move on to service orders. We'll look at the calendar at the very end. Yeah, it was that task that was conflicting before for a month. There it is. So it's showing basically this user's schedule. So let's go to service orders. All right, so let's do the same thing. We're going to start new. We have to choose a client, so I'm going to go to webinar clients, and we're going to go webinar projects. We can do a number as well, so we're going to do 235 again. Name, webinar service order. It's pretty much almost the same, almost. One thing you might notice here is the accounting estimate number. That will be for like if you're doing QuickBooks. It will be here. So you create estimate here. But let's go forward because we've seen most of this information before. Contact, if you have a contact for this particular service order, you would put it here. Actually, that'll do. If I had any contacts, there we go. Let's go with why not? That particular client contact doesn't have any other information, so that's why it's not there. Addresses. We can change the address. So say, for example, if this particular client has another address, we can change it there by clicking on the change address icon here. So you have a billing address and a site address. A repair. All right, so we're going to go to notes again. These are our notes for this service order. This is going to, of course, sync to mobile install. Labor, you can add labor here. So it's not actually like it's not like the task where it's going to pull labor from the project. It's going to pull it from everywhere. So from the catalog. Same thing with products. If we go add, it'll be all of my products. So we're just going to say display. So we're going to add a display. So we are going to go with this guy. Why not? Repair items are actually going to add from the project. So this is in case you have an existing customer who you've installed something for and it needs to be repaired. Choose that. Resources, same thing. We're going to add our mobile install user there. So this is 13, but we're not going to choose that this time. We're going to go, let's go to June. And let's do Let's do nights. That sounds good. Let's go to resources based on duration. 50 hours. Based on this time here. There we are. Because our estimated hours are likely over our labor hours we have is red. As you can see, estimated resource costs, labor price, margin, we're actually losing money. So here you have more reports, your service orders, your cost summary, your labor costing, your schedule. We're going to wait. Send to, same, Outlook, Google Calendar, or Outlook Calendar. You can create an estimate to go over in QuickBooks, but we're not going to do that today. And publish. So let's publish. We're going to do all of these except for that custom one there. Yes. We're going to save and close. And we're going to go back to mobile install, just here. We're going to go to the dashboard. And here I have a service order that I haven't started, which is most likely the one I just created here. So same setup. We have our notes, start, end, status, completion. Essentially mess with this, and we're going to mark this as completed. Contact who is assigned to, address, notes. Go to items. There are all of our items. We're not to have a warranty. Repair items here. Side items are items that say could be labor, could be an additional piece of equipment that was added on site but was not a part of the original service order. So if we have one of these, we're going to go, I don't know, Apple. Yep, then we're going to go Apple TV. Warranty, yes. Unit price. Put the unit price in here. That's a strange one. Let's just do 100. And all right, save. Then Apple TV and labor, 2 hours, not 2. Program, Apple TV, and we're going to say it's 75. Yep. All right, now with side items, they won't be displayed until they're improved. So, for example, if I come back here, I want to update from when I look at this, yes, it's going to say it's completed here. But as you can see, our side items are right there. Refresh. No. Now if we go back to mobile install here, we go approve. I agree. Sign. Thumbs up here. See if we refresh, we'll do it. There it is. And you can add to the service order because, of course, maybe the installer doesn't know exactly what it was, but we know, oh, this is an Apple TV. Add to service order. This was just 2 hours of programming labor. So we're going to do just 1 hour here. There we go. So if we actually go back, there's our programming, there's our Apple TV. And here we have Yep, site items, stuff that was improved. These are site notes. Of course, these do not sync. Mr. Bedroom. Add. There you go. Installers. Here I am. Images. If we had any images, we could drop them here, so like the admin to see. Documents. Here we are again. Service order. And here's our analysis. Actual hours 2, labor hours 13, estimated hours 50. All right, that's it. So let's come back here. Oh, I already have it open. Let's actually, if you click view, it'll open up mobile install here. So let you view whichever one you have here. Let's save and close. Actually, we forgot to do one thing. This is completed. One thing worth mentioning up here on the mobile install, you have publish, view, update from, and of course the site labor settings. Publish is going to publish, view just shows you that you view it, update from just to make sure it's sync. This is to actually select site labor or allow them to change site labor price. It's not set here, 150, and that's just going to be what site labor is. So if we go to, say, another one, or let's go here, let's publish. 90 resources. That'll do. We are going to resources. All right, and publish. All right, into the date. It's going to be a bit overdue, but we can see the what's going on here. So we're going to go to dashboard, exit out this month, overdue, this webinar client. If we go to site items, labor, can't edit unit price here. I can finish the hours, but I can't actually edit the price. That's what this is here. Sorry about that. To the flip side, let's exit this. Let's go back to dashboard. Just to choose a labor. Just do this one. Select 95. Okay. Let's go back. And when we try to add a labor, it'll be $95 here. Yeah. Oh. Save here. We're going to approve. Check. And if we come back here, update from, if we come to labor, items, it was added, but it was added as whatever we had before. So it didn't ask us what labor we wanted to add. It just took what we had in our labor settings, and that's what it did. It's clear. I'm going to check that. And of course, last but not least, in terms of scheduling, we have resource hours. Now, this is so you can like do your different resources, which are best way to describe it is they're users in SI 2015, but they don't necessarily have credentials to log in. So you can have like, say, maybe your installer or contractor. You can put, how much they cost per hour. So see here, cost per hour like 40, 40, 40. So that when you add them as a resource for a particular job, like a task or a service order, hey, I have them for 10 hours and they cost this much. This is how much this is costing me. This can be done out in the control panel. So start, setup, control panel. Here at users, bring this over here. And let's say test 2 user. I can put their cost here. 75. Role, I can put sales rep or put multiple roles as well. This is just so you have that data whenever you put that user as a resource, you know how much it's costing you. Now, at this point, are there any questions? I'm going to go back to the start screen here. All right, but if there aren't any questions, so we can end it here. If you do have any questions, you can always submit a support case or go to chat. You can do so by clicking start, help, either live support chat, which will put you in contact with one of our chat support representatives, or create a support ticket, which will create a support ticket in the queue, and one of the technicians will contact you either through phone or email. So thank everyone for joining me today, and have a wonderful day.